Hello, welcome everyone. As you can see, I've already got a setup here. Let me know how the volumes are for the game and for everything else. Let me pull up the. There we go. Let me just know how the volume is. As you can see, I've already gone in here and we are already selected as Gregor of Iron Wrath. Gregor the Good of Iron Wrath. Ooh, that's cool. I didn't know this had a unique thing in it, but apparently it does now. That's pretty cool. Because I don't think the good is a standard CK3 nickname. I think it's unique to Gregor, or at least it's unique to starting with Gregor. So, who are House Forrester? House Forrester are a tribe of wolfswoodmen. They are in the very north, suppose western corner of Westeros. They are here under the Glovers, Master Galbert Glover of the Wolfswood here. You might remember, I think it's his son. Obviously, his son isn't born yet, but I think it's his son, or it might even be him, who oh, that's his brother, who John goes to later on to talk to, getting the North involved and taking back the North from the Boltons. But yeah, that's the side of that. We have a nemesis. We have Lord Ludd of High Point, widely considered one of the most interesting dynamics in the AGOT mod is the fact that this is actively in place, because this is a little known story from the Telltale games way back in the day. This story actually was from the 2013, 2014. Let me just turn down the game's volume a little bit, because for me it's a touch loud. I don't know about you guys, but I always find the volume in Crusader Kings 3 to be way too loud for what it is. Turn on the interface volume. There we go. That works. But essentially, the Forresters are the main characters of the story. As you can see, it is the 2284 start, so the Robert's Rebellion has just ended. Meaning Gregor is actually quite young at the moment for what he is. He is 34 at the moment. He has an oldest son, Roderick. Roderick is arguably one of the most unfortunate people in Game of Thrones, which is saying something given the things that happen in Game of Thrones. But oh wow. We'll trade your swordsmanship. I always wondered why he's set to stewardship initially, but then again, maybe it's because he's destined to rule and stuff like that. But it doesn't really make much sense in my mind. But hey, that's fine. This is Roderick. Roderick is Gregor's oldest son, and when the events of Game of Thrones happen, I think Gregor's in his mid-60s. And when everything happens with the Red Wedding and such, that's when the actual games start. You can't hear game music or anything. So you can hear me, but you can't hear the game at all. Is that it? You can't hear anything other than me talking. That is very weird. Hmm. That's exceptionally odd. Because according to this should be picking up the volume from the game. I just thought it didn't pick it up because I had it set to be like being at 10% volume. What is wrong with this? That's weird. Let me switch it to that and see if the volume, if it reappears. Um, no, so that's not actually capturing it. That's very odd. That whole thing isn't capturing audio. The last time I streamed, I remember watching it back, and there was volume, right? Like you could hear the game audio in Boltgun, but you can't hear the game audio in this. It doesn't really matter all that much. I'm not really planning on streaming for too long today, and like it's more or less me doing this because I feel like doing it today. And I had a very long day today, so I felt like I was in the mood to do it. Sure. It makes more sense for me to give that away because I don't get anything from it. I get like a gold. I get like a tenth of a gold and one troop. It's more worth it to have a vassal and actually use the money to do something else. Anyway, yeah. So the Telltale Game of Thrones story starts at the Red Wedding, which is like 30-ish years from now, 30 some odd years from now. I think Gregor's like in his mid 60s. Roderick is, you know, in his mid 20s, early 30s. Asher is the second oldest Forrester boy, and you don't see him in the first episode at all, because he is exiled because of him being in love with Gwyn Whitehill. He and Gwyn Whitehill apparently had a tryst, and because of that, I think Roderick killed one of the Whitehill boys. I don't remember which one. It might have been Thorin. There it is, you have sound. What the fuck? I don't know what changed there. Hopefully it's not too loud. That's good to know, at least. I don't know what fixed it, but something fixed it. But yeah, he also has Mira, who is his youngest daughter. Sorry, not his oldest daughter, who at the start of the game is actually in King's Landing. He's in King's Landing. She's in King's Landing. She's down here. She's in King's Landing down here. I believe she was working with Marjorie. I don't think Marjorie's... Is Marjorie alive right now? Where is... There it is. Is Marjorie here? Yeah, Marjorie's alive. So Marjorie's 1 right now. So she and Marjorie are the same age. Gregor's oldest daughter and Marjorie. And Marjorie was working with Mira. Mira and Marjorie were actually quite good friends, depending on what you do during the game. But she interacts with Tyrion Lannister, Cersei Lannister, Jaime Lannister, I think, as well. And like she actually, I think the reason why that game cost so much is because they decided to put Mira in King's Landing. If they decided to put her in, like, I don't know, somewhere in the Vale, like just be like, oh, we're gonna put her in what's it called, in the Eye or the Eyrie, we'd be able to like save a load of money. But they put her in like a place where there's nobody but really expensive actors. So yeah. What else is there? He has a couple other sons. I think he has two younger sons that aren't born at this particular start date, and a daughter. So yeah, there's a lot that good old Gregor here gets along to. He also is, I think, one of the best starting characters in the game who isn't a like Duke because he starts with really good stats and really good traits. He's also a knight in the north, which is a rare thing. He earned his knighthood from Benton of the Wolfswood, I believe it was. Benton. I don't know why he's not a knight, but I believe one of these guys was a knight. There was a Glover who was a knight, and Gregor got into an arm wrestle with him and said that if I win the arm wrestle, you have to take me on as your squire and make me a knight. And that's why Gregor starts as a knight in the north, even though the only people in the north who value knighthood is the Manderleys. So yeah, welcome to like my one special interest that's in Game of Thrones. Well, to be fair, I lied there. These guys are also technically value knighthood because they're Faith of the Seven, but no one cares about the Whitehalls. Yeah, that's essentially it. There's a lot of stuff in the story. I actually do own a legitimate copy of Telltale's A Game of Thrones on my PlayStation account. I still can play it. I can play it on my PS5 and my PS4 because I own it. And it's a complete edition because of the fact that it's a digital version. If you buy the disc, you only get the first 5 episodes, I think it is, because it's the 6th episode is digital only. Or you had to, I don't remember how it worked because it's been that long. But one of the other things that the Forrester starts off with, which is really cool, is they have a Valyrian steel blade. They have Iron Will. It's a Valyrian steel greatsword passed down through the lords of House Forrester. There's no particular text about it otherwise, but it is arguably one of the cooler things that they have. You know, they get advantage in forests, they get extra monthly renown, extra prestige, and extra prowess. That 9 prowess makes Gregor really, really good at fighting, which is cool. There's his wife, Alyssa. Exceptionally cool woman in the game, I should say. The Forresters never make an appearance in the show, at least not named. Not namedly, anyway. There is belief that if the Forresters did make an appearance, it would have been during the Battle of the Bastards, where Jon and what the fuck is his name? Ramsay, this bastard here. And I mean that in the literal term and in the insulting term. But yeah, the two of them had a fight, and the belief was that if there was Forresters who were still alive, because you never know what happens to the Forresters, the game ends on a cliffhanger and no one ever really knows what happens. There's a belief that the Forresters are still around somewhere. And if they were to be, they would have been recruited by Jon, because Jon would have known about the Forresters being bannermen of the Starks, very loyal bannermen of the Starks for many, many generations. But yeah, this is Ironrath. Ironrath is a particularly cool piece of terrain because it has the Ironwood Forest, which is a special building that gives extra tax, fort level, and defender advantage, while also giving development growth and holding taxes. Among the Wolfswood, there stand ironwood trees whose wood is stronger and darker than any other in Westeros, used for tools, weapons, equipment, and even buildings. Harnessing the potential of these ironwoods can be lucrative. One of the major talking points in the game is the fact that the White Hills have an ironwood forest, but they've depleted it. It now sees itself getting sparser, and every passing moon the trees are beginning to be harder to find, and those found are not the best quality one could hope for. The belief is that the high points were essentially put here by the Boltons. There's no actual real lore about how the White Halls ended up here, as far as I'm aware. Maybe I should look into that at some point. But the White Halls were put there, and they are just not good at maintaining the ironwood, while the Foresters are, which is why they actually have an ironwood forest. Ironically, there is a third ironwood forest here, in the lordship of Moorwood. So, my first goal, it's not very, oh, you're terrible. Get out of here. You're actually a very interesting, okay, yeah, sure. We're going to try to expand to Moorwood. We're going to get Asher, I think, married to someone who gives good alliance power. Golden Grove. 9,000 men. Where's that? Oh, it's an actual duchy down here in the Westerlands. Holy shit, that's a big alliance. There's also the Tarleys here. I think this is Samwell Tarley's family, is it? Yeah, that's Samwell, and that's Tala. Yeah, so this is Samwell's father, I think. Yeah, he's intelligent and scholar, and yeah, this is him. This is him. So that's interesting. There's also a Karstark in here. That's a lot closer, I will say. And there's a Blackwood there as well. I would like to get... Asher is... How old? Asher is 6. So it's going to be probably Ellis or Elise, maybe. How many people do you have? 3,000. Oh, a Royce. Interesting. You're not the full-blooded Royce, though, are you? No, you're the... Yeah, you're the cadet branch. This is the actual Royce family. All the kids you have, my goodness. Bronze. Interesting group there. Interesting option. Let's see, who else do we have that I might recognize name-wise? Oh, Slates. They are the Grey Downs, so they are like right next to us, which would be very helpful. They have 2,000 men. Do you have... It's Sansa who we're looking at, yeah. Not particularly interesting. We gotta marry to a Lannister. No way. Grey. I don't recognize that. I think the best idea is to get Asher married to someone who can give us a good alliance. And I think you, because you are... Oh, you're in the Reach. Yeah, 100%. We'll marry Asher to you. 100%. As for Roderick and Talia... Mira. Sorry, not Talia. As for Asher and Mira, I think I'll leave Mira unmarried for now. And Asher, since he's going to be... This is going to be our main line. We're going to look for traits inheritable. There's a couple umbers there. It would be nice to have someone have some strength put in here. Let's see if there's anyone who can give a good alliance power. Ooh. A Hightower. Oh, there's Elena. So this is actually Roderick's not wife in the game, but she is betrothed to him. It's odd though because they're both in their like mid-20s by the time they get married, or they're going to get married. It's a bit weird that way. But she is also comely, so she does have an inheritable trait, which is okay, which is interesting, and you get an alliance out of it. You get 1,100 men out of it, which is good. Well, let's see who else is here. Oh, we can get married to her Clegane. Where is... Yeah, there's the Mountain and the Hound. Sandor's 13. Poor dude. The Hound is... And the Mountain is 19. He's a torturer, he's an aggressive attacker, he's reckless, he's irritable, he's a murderer. Known murderer. He's a knight, he's a Herculean giant who's dull, strong, and a trained fighter. So he's not actually that good of a fighter. Well, he's a great fighter, not because he's trained, but because he's, you know, what's the word? Because he's just big. And Sander has Herculean, and he's burned. And that's essentially it. He's vengeful, he's cynical, he's honest, but he's brave. So he actually has not bad stats. But I might get him No, there's. How many do I get from a high? I get 12,000 people from marrying Roderick to a high tower. Oh, you're married to a Florent. That's cool. Oh my god, you have so many kids, which makes sense, I guess. Who is it? This one. You're charming, you're generous. Sorry, you're gregarious, but you're greedy. You know what? We'll accept +1. Let's do it. Let's get married. Let's get Asher married to a to a baron down in the Reach, and let's get Roderick married to a high tower. That's crazy. That's some good upward mobility there. And then we'll leave Mira alone for now, but we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna try to get this. I'm not going to upgrade my buildings at the moment. Nice, some alliances, great stuff. I'm not going to upgrade my alliances right now. Sorry, I'm not going to upgrade my building right now because I'm going to need the money to pay for both my claim and for my... oh, that's right. I need to talk to you and modify vassal contract. I'll give you... yeah, that for that. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with making a little bit less money. Oh, I have to send for a maester, though. I'm not going to not have a maester in town. Which I think costs me 50 gold, right? 25 gold. You any good? Yeah, you're very good. Excellent. Then we're going to influence our ward's personality. We're going to try to give Roderick honorable. We didn't get it. And as for you, we're going to educate you as well. We're going to influence you and try to give you brave. That's my boy. Again, a little bit of stress, but that's fine. We're going to... how long do I have to wait to influence him again? Oh. I think it's a year? It's 3 years. So I'm going to hope that I can influence Roderick and give him... I don't think I can give him honorable anymore because I failed with that first one, but I think I can still give him brave at the very least. Oh, Royland Delacour is like, he wants to fight me. He can't win. I can cheat. Yeah. For this free prestige, that's 100% worth it. Let's see. Let's meditate at the Rearwood. And we're going to try and do that. Now I just get some piety out of it, which is fine. What am I looking for here? Ah, yes. This is... I don't think we ever meet her, obviously. She's 68 as is. But this is Gregor's mom, who we never see, really. We never hear much about her. And she's not very good. So what we're going to do instead is we're going to find someone who can help with making sure that I get all of the experience I can in this. And Royland Delacour, while I don't necessarily like him... sorry, Degore. I think this is the guy who can be one of your Castilians. Same with Lord Duncan here. But they're very much worth it. Oh, and there's Jared Tuttle. Diligent, honourable, compassionate, pensive. I'm going to make you a military man. Cool stuff. Right, let the game play for a bit. We're nearly most of the way. We're over halfway there on getting our claim, which means that we'll be able to take this. Oh, I want to form a friendship with Asher. I like Asher. Asher is probably my favorite Forrester child. He's probably my favorite member of the Forrester family, aside from Gregor. Gregor's probably my favorite, even though you don't really get to interact with him too much. Who the fuck is this? Oh, he's my seer. Nope. Oh, that reminds me, I need to do this. Romance. We're going to romance my wife. Because these two were deeply in love. Like, deeply, deeply in love. Oh, wow. They want to send Roderick to the... No, I'm not... See, that's very funny as a thing. To be like, oh, we want Roderick to be a... To be a maester. But also, it's very... It's definitely on point that... Ooh. We'll leave them to it. I don't think Gregor would get in the way of his mother enjoying time with their grandkids. Oh. Right. We can go to war with these guys now. How many people do they have? They have 1,000. We have 2,800. 28,000 men. Because we have... Oh my god. This is... How many men do we have? We have 13. Okay, you know what? Here's what I should do first, actually. I should go in here. I should create a man-at-arms regiment. And I should save up for Mongols. Because sieging in this game is a nightmare. Oh. Sieging in this game is genuinely... sieging in this mod specifically is genuinely difficult. Let's rub some elbows with the small folk. So we're just going to wait for a little bit to accrue some money. Oh, hey, my wife is pregnant. Logistician. Oh, what is military engineer? Siege time. I remember when I used to play CK2, and it wasn't military engineer. I think it was siege architect. Was like the best thing to have. Yeah, we're gonna grab military engineer, even though that doesn't really seem. If I was to make this a canonical run, I would have made him a logistician, because that just seems to be something Gregor would be. He just seems like he'd be very good at that sort of stuff. Right. Oh! Andrin. What was their names again? So, the way it worked out, I think, was you had Roderick, Asher, Mira. Then you had twins of Ethan and... Oh, Christ, what was her name? Don't remember her name. And then you had the youngest son, Ryan. And there was quite a gap between the twins and Ryan, I believe. Because Ryan was like... he's not a toddler, but he's like 5 or 6, maybe 7 years of age when everything's going down. So, like, you know. But yeah, we'll name him Andrin. Oh. Didn't expect that to happen. Right. I don't think... No, we do have another knight. We have your brother. Yeah. I don't think Asher's old enough yet. But here's Malcolm Branfield. Malcolm Branfield is actually someone who goes looking for Asher in Essos, which is very cool. Ooh, yes, martial perk. Now, I usually would not have started with strategist. I would go down Gallant, because that just seems like what Gregor is. He seems like a good Gallant man, but the game started me off with strategist, and to be honest with you, I don't mind strategist as a thing. We can also create an acolyte. Oh, you're a guest. What I will do is I will not do that for now. Instead, I'm going to do a fight here with our rival. Strike, parry, riposte. I leap into action, launching a flurry of quick slashes, diving myself hard against Lode's guard, wearing him down with each expertly timed strike. Lode's attempts a defensive stance, doing his best to ward me off. The man's eyes following me, and every move. My form is good, but only small errors, and Lode's stance is passable. I cannot be more than one well-placed strike away from victory. These are my woods, Lod. Oh, absolutely. The force slows my opponent down nicely from nowhere. Lud flies forward, aiming a vicious kick exactly where my shin was a moment ago. Surprised by my unexpected shift, my foe sails past me, utterly off balance, seeing a good spot to end the bout. I put a boot into the resulting heap, kicking first into a strangulated yield. He is now wounded. Soulmate. And we have lost a bunch of stress because of it. Oh, I lost an alliance. Oh no, he died. Oh, he's dead too. They died of pox. Who's in charge now? You are. I suppose I can't... Well, that's kind of annoying, actually. But that still means that we have more than enough men to take this on. But that's kind of wild that we managed to get those alliances. We want these, and can we make them size 2? No, we can't, but that's fine. We'll turn this down. Iron Throne, pox, spreads. More likely to get a good education. Very nice. So we're going to declare war here. And now we are immediately going to call in Lord Whiten, who is our mother's father's brother, I think. Yeah, he's our mother's brother. We're going to call him to war. We're then going to rise all of our army. As you can see, as is, we already have them outnumbered. Oh, we got another child on the way. So I think we'll win this even without their help. I think. I could be wrong. Oh, so they've just gotten an alliance here. So this will take a lot less time than it probably would have, but I think we'll be fine anyway, because we've got 2,700 men, and they've only got 1,700. So I think we'll win this. Yeah, we're going to win this. It's fine. Yeah. We have a bunch of advantage here because we're in forest and taiga and all that. So this is taiga. Oh, that's hills. So we're in hills right now, but this is all taiga, so we have a bunch of advantage around here. Here comes another wasted attack. They're trying to wear us down, but I think we'll basically win at this from now on. Ambition, zealous, or sadistic. I think ambitious suits Asher, to be honest. Asher does come across as a very ambitious boy. Who I can influence his personality. Let me give him Brave. Try to give him Brave anyway. That's my boy. Cool. Usually I would try to make at least one of the Asher... Usually I would be more annoyed about Roderick not being honorable, because that seems to be most of his thing. Oh, Thorin. Forrester, so there's another son. So we're going to have lots of knights, I guess, if nothing else. I mean, if we did call in our other ally, I think this fight would essentially already be over. Paranoid, ambitious. The reason why I usually try to hope that I can take... Oh, wow. Did Royland die? I think he did. Okay, this fight's done, so we're going to go ahead and enforce peace. So now, we make a little bit more money. Let me assign you. Even though you're not very good at this. So now we have another piece of terrain, which is good. It means that we can continue to improve. Excellent training session. Oh, they already have a Godswood. Excellent. So that's piety and prestige. We're just gonna sit here and wait for a bit. He killed Royland Delacour. He died in captivity, I see. That sucks in a way. Ooh. He's a Bravosi guy. Novrosi, actually. Valyrian blood, Valyrian tongue. Oh, he's very good at fighting now. He's got a base of 8. Now, we are in debt because of that. But personally, I am okay with that. Because we'll gain our money back pretty quickly on speed 5 here. Nice. Okay, cool. Can we meditate at a weirwood? We can. Nice. We also can't do any events right now. Oh, well, assign him there, absolutely. That's excellent. And we get sappers now, which is more siege progress, which is very good. Actually, do I swap him with Dara? I think I do, because I want to be able to control things faster, and I think having him with better control will definitely help. And does this thing have corruption? No, it does not. That's good. Roderick is of age. Okay. So it looks like if I go with Alliance Power, There's a 6-year-old Umber. There's a 14-year-old Rogers lady who I don't know who that is. Only 900 men though, not really worth it. Cobble Cove is only 500 men. Oh, you're good. You're pretty and hale. You're robust, which is something that I'm absolutely fine with. Ooh, a giant who's quick. Yeah, there isn't really anyone here who has me enraptured. So what I might do is go with that lady who was... Use the mark. Oh, yeah, because you're you're a sister woman. You're not actually of that of the Iron Isles. We're gonna go with you, even though you're not that good of a choice. Flatly. Oh, Malcolm has no face anymore. I'm doing it entirely because generous, fickle, arrogant. Generous. You can be generous. Oh. It's unfortunate. My truce has ended with him already. Nice. And we're almost at the point now where we're back in the red. Asher becomes my friend. Hey, one of my sons is my friend. This kind of is sad as well if you guys know anything about the Forrester children. Oh, you're looking like you might be a good choice for a... And you can be taught by your mother, probably, is going to be the best option here. Yes. Stuff. Ooh, ice skaters. We shall join them to ease our stress. Can't do anything about the neighbor's dogs, unfortunately, though I don't know if you guys can hear them. This is why I rarely do training for... Oh, you're doing martial training? You should be that. We'll find you a good educator in that as well. Oh, is Duncan gone? No, he's not. I'm doing that entirely because he is, I think, the best choice to educate. Mira, their strategist, which gives us enemy fatal casualties. We no longer suffer any penalties from crossing rivers. Oh, hey, Anto. How are you doing, Anto? Thanks for the resub, buddy. Yeah, you probably heard them because they were right outside, like, the front of our house. So, you guys have, like, had situations where you've literally been like, oh yeah, we can't hear your dogs, but then that time you hear my neighbor's dogs, which is funny. So we're going to do a hunt. Which plan? We should employ a master of the hunt. Where are they? Master of the hunt, master of the hunt. Caravan master as well. We'll put you in because you're actually good at it. You may or may not have just woken up. Man, I wish I was living that life. Then we want a Master of the Hunt. Oh, you're good at it. Actually, you know, I'm gonna put Roderick as Prowess, skill, learning, skill, and brave makes him good at it. We'll do that. We'll put Roderick in, just because I like the idea of having him be my Master of the Hunt. We're going to do some hunting. We're going to head into the Bedload Forest. And we're going to do Slay Beast. 53% chance of success. We're going to hunt a... Let's hunt a boar. I will bring it down. I slay the boar and gain 125 prestige. And I lost 33 stress, which is great, which means I go down the stress level. I'll keep that as a memento. We will add that because it's extra prestige, extra stress relief, and better courtly vassal opinion. Chaste. We'll make him lustful. That works out. We have knighted Roderick. Roderick is now a knight, which means that he will now be training all of our squires. Okay, we gain a stress level. Absolutely not. No way in hell am I going to a White Hill hunt. It just seems like a terrible plan. No way. Right, we're not going to do anything there. It's just a bunch of stuff to declare war on. Right, how much is a feast? We're going to have you be our honorary guest. Looking for a recreation. And for 38 gold. That's actually pretty good. So yeah, we're going to do this. We're going to do a feast. We're going to make Gregor not only a hunter, but also a man of the people. Which he was. He was very well known for being quite liked among people. Lose 55 stress, no longer overwhelmed by stress. I need to rush. I don't need to worry about making Gilbert my friend. My acquaintance is going on about military strategies. Had interesting conversation. Learning and diplomacy. Very good. I'll take that. I learn of a secret lover. Oh, there we go. Asher has gotten married. Does she have anything that's interesting? She's compassionate, she's just, she's trusting, and she's gregarious. She's actually a very good person. She's a gracious paragon. while Roderick is a fearless zealot, in that he is zealous, he is ambitious, he is brave, and he is vengeful. Vengeful kind of makes sense with Roderick, I won't lie. He is a fortune builder, and he is only a trained fighter. He didn't come out as good at fighting as I expected. And now a toast. A few candles survived the last of the guests left. I can hear a pair of servants lighting outside as if relief. Doors closed, the food is still warm on the ceramic plates. Soon word will reach every corner of the realm. Every noble worth for salt will know that my magnificence is unparalleled. When everyone headed home with bellies full of exotic delicacies, I am proud to say the feast was a success. And that's all over. We gained 225 prestige. We gained the Eagle Reveler trait. I gained 20 legitimacy. And then I lose 17 stress. And we get Great Banquet, which is development growth and popular opinion. And the Reveler growth just gives me intrigue at the moment. Eventually it would give me extra diplomacy, intrigue, hostile scheme success. But don't really have any need for that. I just think having Gregor be a Reveler isn't terrible. Oh. Thanks, Roderick. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and do some... We're going to go ahead and do another hunt. This is kind of what this is going to be for a little bit. We can just do that. And we're going to slay beast. We're going to get ourselves some more beasties. 80% chance of success. A hare, a wolf. We'll hunt a reindeer. Hunt a reindeer. How are you? Oh, you're a aspiring blade master. Sure. Cool. I'm gonna go corner it with a spear. We've lost a watch commander. Oh, you're no one important. I will shoot it. I will bring it down myself. I will shoot it. Yeah, I'll keep it a memento. That's very good. We got some additional taxes. Oh my goodness. Right, so I'm going to save up because I want to get... where is it? I want to get Tradeport. Because Tradeport is a very good way to make money. Just flatly make money. Grand Tournament. Suppose I could set up a Grand Tournament. It usually never costs as much as you think. We'll add a contest, melee, add a contest, duel. Costs 100. That's actually not as much as I'd expect. I see why it can be so expensive. It's because of the prizes and stuff. And our champion, who I think is who we put in. Intent to triumph. Okay, that's good to know. Is anyone else running one? No. I am kind of sad because I want to train for a tournament. I want to be able to see if I can get my hands on the strong perk, which is just nice to have. Make sure because oh, there's a plague. Oh, my wife's pregnant again. Funny thing is I had actually played this one time prior when I was doing this. I had played a little bit of this, maybe like 2 or 3 hours, and in that time there was never a plague like this far north. Like once you got past like the center of the T in the north, there was never any plagues this far north, but now we've got one right here, which is wild. Prisoner falls ill. Ransom. It's worth a try. What I hope doesn't happen here is that we end up like getting our entire family killed, because that's happened to me before with plagues. Is like it just kills off your entire family, and you're like, okay, I'm now playing a 2-year-old. I'll take the free XP. Ooh, Edwin, who is wheezing. It's unfortunate, but hey, it's another child that we can use. What I could do now, because I think we can do it, is I could very much just claim. I could put a I could wait, build up some money, claim high point, and then kick out the guys who they are still allied to 2 people. They don't have an exceptional amount of men, given that, you know. Is it gone? Oh, it is. It's mostly gone already. Given that we, you know, can't actually form a duchy, because we're technically under Master Gilbert, even though he's not actually my rightful liege. We're in a area called the Black Pines, I believe. Oop, too far up. Yeah, the High Lordship at the Black Pines is this whole section, and half of it belongs to Winterfell. Ooh, Asher is of age. What did he end up being? Really good marshal. 16 is very good marshal. Decent intrigue, decent learning, okay diplomacy. He's lustful, he's generous, he's ambitious and brave. He's a skilled tactician. He's a knight, and he's only a trained fighter again. So, yeah, that's not terrible. And he's betrothed to Alice Rowain, who I think is our only alliance we have, aside from our... Oh no, that's right, we have like these 600 men here. Golden Grove is the one that like is kind of projecting our power right now. Oh, we have red wine as well. Do you have anything interesting? No. How many men do you have? 5,000? Not terrible. It does kind of feel weird though to like marry Mira off to someone on the other side of the continent. Who I think the Red Wings are down here somewhere. I think this is them. No, this is Goldwayne. Yeah, they're down here. This is Redwayne. So there's Goldwayne and Redwayne. I think they are. Yeah, they're siblings of each other. Even though this is technically the Cadet House and this is technically the Founding House. Do you have anyone? Right. So what we're going to do is we're going to get Mira married. A Flint. Are you? You're not the Flint. Oh, you're a cadet. You're a cadet Flint. Who it would only give an alliance to the lordship of Broadmead, which is not too interesting. We get married to the Glovers, which I think I've done before, but it means it's very, very difficult to actually get out from underneath them. Greenleaf? Where are you from? Oh, you're actually pretty far north. How many men do you have? You're also sickly. You have 1,200 men. Anyone else? Benjamin Flint. This would be... It wouldn't be to... Yet again, it wouldn't be to the head Flint, I don't think. No. Get married to a Pentoshi. No, we could get you married to the other Glenmore. Yeah, there's Elena. She's married to House Ironsmith. Oh. Well, that would be interesting, though, getting you married to the other Glenmore, but maybe not. Here's Arthur. Who are you betrothed to? Oh, you're betrothed to an Ironsmith as well. Okay. Fair enough. What about Blackwood? Yeah, Blackwood is what I'm looking for. 6-year-old who is scaly, not fertile, which is not good. So let's not do that. We will instead look for somebody else. So we're going to go for Alliance Power. Blackmire. 2,000 men. You are what age? You're 11. So yeah, I think you'll do. That'll help. That'll help shore up in case we get it. Well, we probably won't get attacked by... At this point, we won't get attacked by the Whitehalls because they're not strong enough to take us on their own. Yeah. Oh, he's actually off at a tournament. There is one around, so we can train for one. Ooh, we increased our prowess by 1. 35 prowess. Pretty good. It's kind of a pity that neither of my sons actually... Well, give them both credit. They don't have Iron Will, and Roderick would actually be pretty close to me. As he is. We need, what was it, 105 for this? 157. Okay. Okay. Nothing too interesting there. Let's put it on max speed for a bit. Ooh. Our liege has gone to war against... Oh, Robert has decided to go to war against the Stepstones. Also, this is like the first time I think I've ever seen Robert live this long. Maya Stone. They also look like... Well, some of these look like they might actually be Robert's kids. The majority of them actually look like they'll be Robert's kids, except for Eldon. He might be a bastard, given that he doesn't look like Robert. Where's Jamie? Yeah, Jamie's still around. So yeah, that's interesting. I think I've seen it happen before. If I look up for characters and if I sort by... Oh, I can't search by name, can I? No. I do believe... they're usually... Yes. There we go. Gendry. He's here. I think I can get him married to... a Forrester. Marshal of the Wolfswood. Yeah, so if you guys are ever curious, assuming that Robert lives long enough, Gendry will be born. So you can technically find a... Gendry's a better shout than Joffrey? Absolutely. I don't think Joffrey technically... Well, I suppose this is Joffrey, right? Because he's the only potentially inbred son. He's the only potential son between Cersei and Jaime. In this instance, given that he's the only one with blonde hair. Also, Stannis is dead. Burned to death. And Paramount Renly of the Stormlands is 18 and married to someone in House Caron, so he's not married to, what's her name? But he has a daughter. The Great Stag, huh? I think this is... Canonically, I think this is about the time... No, it's not. Who is Robert still alive? Yeah, Eddard's still alive. Eddard the Honest. And Rob's 12. So actually, no. In the books, I think Rob is 15 when he starts leading the North against the South. So in 3 years' time, it more or less is where this will start to happen. Oh, he's getting married to an Umber. Jon isn't getting married to anyone. And that would be... Oh, Christ, who would that be? Bran. That'd be Bran Stark. And he's not really doing much. Is Benjen... Benjen's still around. Oh, we can take on Jon Snow as a knight. Interesting. As a squire, I should say. Oh. We'll go with chivalric dominance. Is... Oh shit, he is dead. Slain by Snow Snake in a duel. Huh. Oh, so he's in charge of Sea Dragon Point now. So there's literally a 7-year-old in charge, and we can claim his title. We don't have enough, but we could declare war and just declare independence against him. Which I would be tempted to do if we already owned High Point. Bran's got other things to do? Yeah, he does. Bran's got to control the north or some shit. Oh, we have another daughter. Very nice. Oh no, that's my granddaughter. That's Roderick's daughter. That's good. Asher is not married yet, but he will be soon. Adrian doesn't have anyone. Mira is a couple years away still. 8 years away from being able to get married. In the books, I know this because it's a conversation me and Midge have had before. Everything happens a whole lot faster in the books than they do in the show. I.e., Robert is like... I think he's only in his late 20s when everything starts to go to shit. Like when he starts to when he and Cersei start to argue a lot and all this other stuff going on and Jesus, Rob, you're bad at this. But yeah, he... Oh, there's another potential incest baby there. She's got clubfoot, so possibly. But like, I think he's this age when in the books. Like, I think this is the point like where everything starts to fall apart, because Eddard is 32, and in the show, all of his kids are already essentially adults by the start when everything starts to fall apart. Which would mean that, you know, it's probably 10 more years down the line in that Eddard is, you know, old enough to... Ooh. Reindeer, eh? You know what? I'll do it. Head over to Bedload Forest. It's 56 gold, but hey, it's fine. Oh, that's cute. I'll treasure it. How sweet. Very nice. Keep that as a memento. Right, let's see which one of these is better. 3 prestige, Forrester. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and do that. And that's enough money for us to buy our upgrade here. So I think my next thing is going to be maybe getting hospices. Ooh, Roderick's increased his martial by 1. Very nice. Also, what I will do once I finish this Gallant branch is I will immediately switch over to Diplomacy and try to get Befriend and Groom to Rule to make my kids better. Because that's just a good idea. It just makes your kids better at everything. Or at least a little bit better at some things. Oh, absolutely, yeah. These are my woods, lud. I am victorious. Excellent way to lose a little bit of extra stress. And you are... Oh, you're going... Diplomacy. I believe your mother's teaching. Yes. You are also Diplomacy. However, I think we'll make you a Theologian. And we will have our Maester teach you. Oh, you're rowdy. That's not too good. We'll give you an intrigue education. Wouldn't hurt to have someone who can, you know, help with spying and stuff. Lord Desmond died of old age. Ah, damn. Yeah, Spy Master. Yeah, you'll do. I'll have Asher help out with that, because I think that means that now we're gaining 37 XP a month, which is a lot better than it was before. Oh yeah, that's right. Eddard also really likes me because I am all the same thing as him. Also, we have a well-known dynasty. Oh yeah, it's from like the King Robert knows me, which is crazy. Money. Such a beautiful story. Alright. So, oh, Martial Perk. Very nice. We will grab Courtship. What am I thinking about putting in here? Hospice, maybe? I don't want to put Forestry in. Maybe a Hunting Grounds? Hunting Grounds do what? They make... hostile rate times higher, tax higher, defender advantage and levies, but it also gives increased hunt sighting chance and hunt success chance for holding. Does it improve at all? Not really. What else is there in here? I suppose I could go for blacksmiths. Or maybe I'll just go for the hospice, because it's a little bit extra tax and a little bit of plague resistance. Oh, we have our small harbor now constructed, which means we will be making a little bit more money. What I might do instead, actually, is I might see about taking... Here, what do you have? You have a 1.4 there, and you have nothing other than... You've nothing really built. What about you? You have a bastion and curtain walls, which gives heavy cavalry damage and better garrison. What about you. You have log forts in God's Garden. And you have nothing as well. And I can't go this way because this is owned by Eddard, which would not be good. And you have logging camps and depleted ironwood. What does this actually make? 2.2. I might just go ahead and take on... Actually, do you have any major alliances I need to worry about? 2,000, 2,000. I think I'll just let that play out for a bit. I think we're okay for now. Ooh, Lord Eddard's Grand Tournament. Hell yeah. Let me just turn that down to speed 2. I can't train for a tournament again, but I will 100% go to this Grand Tournament. Join Lord Eddard's Grand Tournament. We're going to go to that Grand Tournament. So I think... Who are we sharing power with? Roderick. I should maybe put my wife back in charge. We're having it in Darset? Darset. I win. Did we get anything negative from that? No, we did not. Okay. We're going to go to the tourney grounds. Currently guaranteed. Nice. We're going to hope that we get into this duel, because I think there's a chance we might win this. Just looking to see if there's anyone. Oh, Malcolm's here. He's taking part. Lord Benjen that's Eddard's brother. Jory the Wolf. Oh, Lord Ludd is here. Just seeing if there's anyone else in here I recognize. Oh, Ramsay Bolton is here. The son of a bitch. Great John is here. I think he's the only one who has a chance against me. Yeah, we both have the same level of prowess, which I think means it will come down to the choices we make against each other. We're going to head to the tent camp. I want a fair fight. I'm sort of playing this semi in character. If I was playing this like as in character as I would have just gotten Roderick married to Elena, and then I would have figured out the rest. Because Mira and Asher are both unmarried in the show. I am ready. Lord Howland. Oh, you're pretty good. Do you have a... That sword looks very fancy. Is that a... No, actually it's a bad sword. No way to win. Oh, I lost. That sucks. Okay, so both me and Lud got knocked out in the same round, which is okay. Oh wow, someone beat Lord Robert. Am I about to... Ooh! That's another grandchild. Very cool. Fine contest. Lord Howland won, which means that I lost to the guy who won, I guess. Is that... Oh, it is. Oh. There we go, we're on track to qualify. I needed to find some way to get my my guarantee to qualify thing. Placing Lord Gilbert of Wenderwood Forest. So I think muscle mass is based more or less entirely off of your prowess, and the reason why my character doesn't have much muscle mass is because his base prowess is quite low compared to your base prowess of 6, which is also low. Might be an age thing. Oof. Ah, I lost. Can't seem to win this tournament. Can't seem to do well enough to win any of these matches. I don't know exactly what I'm failing at. Might just be that the dice are rolling against me. You know what? For a guy in his late 40s in the medieval era, that's not bad looking. Gearbusters to the final. Use 20. 20 good men. We need 20 good men. It's pretty funny, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, we lost to the guy who won. Again. Okay. Well... Oh, I'm not competing in the archery. Okay. That's unfortunate. Right, the melee. We want to win the melee. This is 100% the one thing that I'm like, we want to win in this. We'll take it. A match to focus on. Does that score increases slightly? I'll take that. Just because that way now I know I'm going to qualify. It won't help me win, because we can't seem to win a fucking thing right now. But hey, I don't think I'll be selected as a captain either, because that means that I won't get a artifact, but I will at least get a good boost of prestige for winning. Oh wait, hang on. Marshal of the Wolfswood. Make it deadlier. Sharpen blade. Motto inscription, 100%. Iron Tremise on the blade. It will be our victory. 51% chance. I'll win a soldier's victory. Hey, we won something. Very nice. We won the melee. King Robert's team have beaten Lord's Jorah team. Jorah is... Oh, Jorah... So we were fighting along the Great Stag. That's crazy. What a chaotic sport. Your qualifying captains, Lord Hugo the Big Bucket of Hold Water, Lord John Greatjohn, and Lord Jorah of Bear Ireland. Consistence on the winning team runs 350 prestige to get melee victor, which is extra martial, which is very good. Monthly martial experience. King Robert receives a prize, and everyone else gets a melee participant badge. So all in all, pretty good. What a great occasion. Get a bunch of prestige in the Hostilier trait. I'm now actually already rank 1 in foot. We need a new Chancellor. Or anyone else? No, I guess that's fine. Asher's wife will do. My regency has ended. I need to change who is my regent. How do I do that? How do I make you my regent? Oh, this. My wife. Ooh, she's pretty good, all things considered. Though somehow she has higher... Hang on, let me just let that go for a second. She might need to update. Might need to be updated. We have 2 favors of a lady as well. Ooh, we have 200 gold all of a sudden. Alright, Ironwrath, you will get hospices. A little bit of gold and a little bit of disease resistance, just in case. Even though, oh, Lud died. He is not my nemesis, but we are still at odds with each other, I guess. You. Can I make you? That's actually kind of unfortunate. I wonder if it was me if he would do it. He would. It's because of my prowess and martial skill. Alright, we'll take you on as a knight. Take promising prospects. We'll train your swordship. Excellent training session. We will... You know what? I think I will just go ahead and do this now, because if we wait too long... Oh, we already have a claim on that county. Nice. So we could just go to war here, and you no longer have any allies, and you only have one child. Yeah, I think I have to do this now. We have 1,800 men. I'm going to call in... we're going to call in... you, because you're relatively close. We are in the woods here, I'm pretty sure. We're in taiga, which means we get an advantage. We are leading this fight, yes. Oh, we lost Roderick. Oh no. Roderick's gone. Man, I hate it when that happens. Maybe I shouldn't have my my children be knights in my military when we're fighting, but I mean, he does have a daughter. So we are currently going to be playing as Asher instead of as Roderick. And Roderick does have a son, but he's not very good. He's hunchback. There is my allies coming in. It does really suck that we lose that. Like, it always seems to me that Roderick and Asher die really quickly in this game for some reason. Like, every time you get into a fight and they're both old enough to fight in it, they die. Like, Asher has 21 prowess. Obviously, he's not military trained, which means that he doesn't get... Who's this? Huh. He doesn't often get things that would help him not be, you know, a target in, So I don't think he has any allies. Which means I think we're okay here. But, yeah, I don't think there's, like, a way for me to make that any less likely to happen. But, hey, it sucks. And also talk about it. Roderick actually is, in the very first episode of the Telltale game, assumed dead. He gets the piss beaten out of him by some Frey soldiers, and then a horse falls on him, and everyone assumes he's dead along with his father, which is why in this case it would be Andrin, but it would actually be Ethan who takes over as Lord of Ironwrath, thinking that Roderick's dead. Which you would expect. You know, you wouldn't expect someone to survive being stabbed multiple times and then have a horse fall on them without any medical attention. But Roderick survives, and you can essentially finish the game through as Roderick. There's a choice at one point between Roderick and Asher, and I think most people choose Asher. But Roderick is arguably you know, it's almost always a case of the first son never inherits because something usually happens to them. But Roderick is, you know, it's very unfortunate the way it ended up. Right, we are done this war. We gain everything out of it. We gain some legitimacy. And we now have High Point. You go ahead and do that. So Asher is pretty good. We'll get you a squire. You can teach your brother how to fight. Oh, you're not married yet, but you will be. You need to get a wife. Oh, he is gregarious, he is sadistic, he is patient and vengeful. So this is interesting now in that I think I have a much larger base of power than the Glovers do. Oh yeah, the reason that Robert didn't inherit everything is because he was already landed. That makes sense. Actually, how big is the Wolf's Wood? Yeah, so this is the Wolf's Wood, then there's Sea Dragon Point, and then there's the Black Pines, but the Wolf's Wood is kind of encapsulated by all three of them at this point. Let's see if we can get someone here at the Grey Downs. Edwin Forrester. Sure. And let's see here. Let's see if we can find some people here. Oh, it's because it's Dynasty Forrester. There we go. All of them. Joyce Penrose. Let's find some people with inheritable traits. We have a Martell who's willing to get married to us. Then again, I suppose they are technically bastards because they are sand. Then there's Maya Stone. Let's grab you. Yeah, wow. Thorin. Let's grab... Oh, that's Roderick's old wife, isn't it? Yeah, that's Roderick's old wife. You're robust. Shay, isn't that? Maybe not. I don't know. I could be wrong. Let's just sort by age here, because I believe you're what? You're 13? Yeah, you're 13. So age... Oh, there's a Florent there. There's a Royce. There's an Umber. Yeah, let's get you married to an Umber. Very unfortunate. He died in battle. Which technically is true. Technically. Ooh. Now we have a good power base here. We are going to... with a more wood here, we're going to give you something to help with more money. I'm going to go with... hunting grounds. The more money baseline we have, the better. It means we can have bigger armies and keep people around for longer. Also, I think what will happen is if we do end up in a situation where we form the Black Pines, we'll be handed these two provinces. Not directly, which means we'll have to deal with... maybe actually they will hand them to us directly so we can actually make some... what's the word? Some... we're not employing a Master of the Hunt anymore because Roderick's dead. We might be able to get some vassals out of it. Sure, you can do it now. We will hold a hunt. And this will be in Roderick's name. We'll hunt a wolf. After we ride, we're gonna get this wolf. Ooh, they have a daughter, Beth Forrester. Who is... Are we maxed out on hunter trait experience? No, we're not actually. We have an extra bit of learning, an expert prowess, some health boost, some prestige, and some stress loss. And then the next one is slightly more prowess, more learning. Oh, Falconer gives stewardship. Okay. Interesting. So we're just going to let this play out. Wolf Fangs. We'll keep that as a memento. Can we rename this? We can. Ode to Roderick. You're heading on in there to deal with the raiders who are of Ice Bay, which I think is there, yeah, Bay of Ice. Right, we're getting closer to High Point being under our full control. It's got a little bit of money in it, which is good. Wow. There's a peasant uprising. Oh wow, did they just win that fight? They did. Well, they won that fight, but they're gonna lose this fight. Catastrophic penalty. Where is... Health gives a massive boost. I don't know if that's going to be enough to get me through this. Just got pilgrim's quarters built here, which is good. Do we have plagues? That's spotted fever, not green fever. Okay, I think we might be about to start playing as Asher soon, which kind of sucks because I kind of hoped we'd managed to get a little bit more going on here, but maybe not. It entirely depends on how well this goes, but I think we might lose good old Gregor here. He has survived reasonably long to give him credit. Oh no, we won. So we're healthy again. Very nice. Never mind. That could have gone a lot worse. Very, very good. Okay, we've been streaming for about 2 hours, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch over to a standby screen. I'm going to run a couple minutes of ads. I'm going to go and refill my water. If you guys need to take any meds or drink some water, go ahead and do that now. And we can grab all of that. So, 1 second here. Righto. I'm going to switch over to this screen. my microphone. There we go. We're back. Sorry about that. It took a bit longer than I thought it would. I kind of sprinted back there thinking that I hadn't paused the game and that it would be running in the background, but thankfully I did remember to pause it. So yes, that went very well. What I'm thinking is the next goal will be to get out from underneath the guys here. They have no alliance. We would need to basically rely on our alliances here to get us out of here. We need to rely on this guy of Golden Grove, which I believe is down here in the reaches, which is not great. So what I might do is, one of these is unmarried, I believe. No. You're unmarried. Alliance power. Age. Well, we'll get Roderick's daughter married to right. We can't really get any big alliances right now, so we are sort of stuck in that if we want to declare this war for independence, we'll have to call in all of these guys. So between these two, we'd have 2,800-ish men, plus our own 2,700, which would mean we'd have about 5,500 men. Which is not terrible. So we're going to do that first. We're going to get ourselves another thing of men-at-arms, because that way we'll basically be able to hopefully hold ourselves, because these guys are light infantry? What are these guys considered? Oh, they're archers. Okay, so we've lost our alliance with the Umbers, which is kind of bad, because I think that means now the only alliance that we have... You're betrothed to House Blackmire. You know what? Don't get married to him. Mira? Get married to Eddard Umber instead. So that now means that, I think, if I declare war here for independence, we have Lord John of the Last Lands, which means we have a little bit over 6,000 men available to us right nearby, because... So I believe this is where, yeah, So we're allied to Lord Greatjohn, which means we're actually allied to the entire Umber House. And they're also allied to the Brood of Flint's Finger. So we do have pretty decent alliances here. I was wondering, however, if we could... But no, apparently not. That's a bit annoying, I won't lie. There is the other option of us, like, taking a chunk out of Greenwood and Howl, or taking a chunk out of Mulrood or something, and, like, you know, making them have less power, but that would mean we'd get less and less bonuses from it, and we'd eventually just have to take over the Deepwood anyway. We'd eventually just have to take over. We can't declare war while in debt. We just got our Hunter's Lodge constructed, which means we'll be making a little bit more money. Not as much as we probably could. When does that expire? 302? Oh, it expires at the end of the year, so we'll be making a little bit more money in the end of the year as well. War strategies. Let's start a war. Well played, we lost. It's okay. Also, I think it means that we might be getting more men out of here, because at the minute we're not getting the full 980, I don't think. Yeah, reduced by 11% due to low county control, so yeah. We will be getting more of that, which will mean that this will go up as well. Do we have any plagues this far north? Roads, huh? So yeah, this is the King's Road, I think, this whole thing. This is like the one road in the north that actually... Yeah, it's major road. There's no roads over here. Literally, there's no roads in this area of the map at all. And then there's this road leads all the way up. That's the King's Road, I believe, is what that is. And there's actually... Also, there's no roads down here either, huh? So there's only major roads in, like, the middle of Westeros. That's interesting. I didn't know there was a road map mode. Interesting stuff going on here. Oh yeah, look, that just ran out. It's 12th moon now. We've got nearly 3,000 men and we're making 5 gold a month. So yeah, that's good. Do we just declare war on our liege? He doesn't have any allies. He's not married. He doesn't have any children. All of his siblings bar 2 are dead. And with Greatjohn on our side, we would nearly have 7,000 men. So I think we declare independence. We pause for a moment here and we call everyone into war. And now we just raise our army. Wow, we got nearly 4,000 men. Okay, we're just gonna stand here and wait for Lord Abel. Who are you? You've only got 400 men. I'm fine with us just sitting here and waiting because we get a pretty decent bonus here because we're in Taiga. That's more men than we can deal with. So we're going to move away. We're going to wait for John. There's the folks we're waiting for. Now we're going to go to war. You're in a taiga bog, which would give us a bonus. We can no longer be his knight. Oh, that makes sense. Right, we've wiped out that army. We're immediately moving on to the Glover main force. This is going to be a tight fight, I think. Oh, it's actually going pretty well. Okay, we might have won this. Cool. Right, we're going to head straight to the High Lordship. The hope is that the... Since that they're down to less than 3,000 men, I'm decidedly less worried about them now. Also, our other allies will show up at some point. Let's see if we can spot them down here. So if I do this and then click on you... Yeah, you're on your way up here. You're taking a boat. You've got 13,000 men. Which will decidedly help. I think that means we've already breached the walls. Yeah, we have. They're sieging Ironwrath. 775. This is... Oh! This is our first child to have actual inheritable traits. Very cool. So that's 70-75. That is 1,000. So we technically have a lower fort level, but I think we have more. Or here's our reinforcements as well. They don't have the same speed we do. Yeah, we have an extra 0.8. I don't think they have any Mongols. Or any, They have 10 siege weapons. We're going to go for Never Back Down, which is less friendly casualties and more advantage. New commander on the wall, who are you? Don't know you from anything, but you're very, very good at management. It's kind of interesting how few Lord Commanders on the wall are actually military characters that you find. They tend to have decent military command, but they tend to be more, what's the word? Administration focus, or stewardship focus, which is the actual correct term. I think once we get this done, we should be okay. Astute intellectual and trained fighter. Very good. You might need a knight. We're going to have Jared Tuttle teach you how to fight. Even though you're not very good at it. Yeah, you see, I think we're winning this. We're already over halfway there. This is going to be a close one, I think. My son is knighted. Oh no, they've left. They've left. I think they've realized that they're going to lose this war unless they actually engage us. Having the Umbers be on our side is actually probably what saved us here. I think if the Umbers weren't on our side, we wouldn't have been able to win an initial engagement. For sure. Because, like, it might surprise you, but... David Linden. That's not John. But usually, if there's an Umber leading that, it's very, very good. Oh, we don't have a Chancellor anymore. Mirror Forrester. No, we'll have you do it. Once we get this, I think we'll win. We're almost there. And oh, they're about to kick ass. Yeah, they have kicked ass. There we go, we're now independent. So, that might have been... Oh, we have another... We have a child for Mira. Mira has a child. You can be named after Eddard Umber's mother. And we will disband the army. So now we are independent. We report, I believe, directly to... Yes, we report directly to Eddard Stark. I might eventually consider... He won't accept my tutelage anymore. He's also given up on being a squire, it looks like. But I think now my goal is, if we go to... I could technically declare claims on these two things. If I wanted to as well. Because they're my wife's claims. But what I will do is I will check out what I need to form the Black Pines, which we can do. We need 220... We need 250 gold. Which will take some time. So let's just put this on fast for a bit. Beast of Iron Wrath. Honestly, it's bloody hilarious. It's a great time. What do we have up here? We can create the High Lordship of the Black Pines. Thank you. I should dedicate a thing for this guy. You're doing learning. So yet again, we're going to convert. We're going to have you do learning with him. The crazy thing is that if I had accepted and sent Roderick out to be a maester, this would never have happened. Oh, he's the youngest, so Rob is still here. Who are you married to? Oh, you're married to an Umber. That's right. Who is pregnant. Again. The Iron Throne took a bit of the stepstones, it looks like, too. Honestly, I'd be half tempted to start as King Robert and see about doing that. So who are you? Do you like me? Yeah, you like me. Let's go ahead and join this hunt. Just because. Also, now I think I have... No, I don't, because I'm only a... Technically, I'm still only a count. And I don't get... The only way you get... What's the phrase? The only way you actually get... Actually, you know what? We'll do recreation, because we need to chill out. But the only way in this that you get... a court is either you need to be one of the... Like, you need to be in charge of the North, or, like, the Riverlands, or the Westerlands, or the Vale, or something like that. Or you need to have an entirely independent... You need to have it where the Iron Throne gets disbanded, and each one becomes its own kingdom again. So, like, the North becomes its own kingdom, its own empire, technically, with kingdoms underneath it. So you can form, like, your own kingdoms, which has happened to me before in this game. where I have formed a kingdom in the northeastern part by taking Iron Wrath, the Wolf's Wood, and Dragon's Point and forming them into one. Let's go. Very good stuff. And I lost a good bit of stress as well. Very nice. We'll meditate at the Weirwood here once we get back. Meditate at the Weirwood. Okay, we're getting closer. We only need 100 more gold, which is not terrible. High Point does have a pretty decent amount of men that it levies. Don't know if you can hear my dog like playing behind me. We are 60 gold away. New martial perk. We will grab Household Guard, which gives more captains. I will not let my people suffer. It does put us back a bit, but it means that we do not have to worry about a peasant revolt. They have a truce with me. He's a zealous antagonist who has 4,000 men under his belt. What's this? Interesting how that goes. Ooh, we have another son for... Well, we have a daughter. We have a daughter for this one, who is... robust. It's always interesting because in one of my previous playthroughs, I ended up following Roderick's line. And Roderick's line, like his daughter, I think he only had one daughter, much like in this, but she became like a really, really good military leader and diplomat. And like she basically allowed me to like take over the entirety of the Wolf's Wood and become like this massive power in the northeast. But Roderick's line, Asher's line, ended up on the throne of the North somehow. I don't remember how. It was like through some sort of weird marriage thing, where I ended up getting a matrilineal marriage through on the Starks pretty high up like their succession tree. And either it happened where like, you know, I do something like this and then I got Robin Stark here like married to, let's say, Robin Forrester here, and it was like matrilineal. Oh. So yeah, this is how you do it. I don't think she's in my direct succession line. No, she is. Right now, I think she is... No, she's not. Beth. This guy is my actual... my actual, like, player heir. So I think she is, like... yeah, she's the daughter of... Andrin Forrester. So I could do that, I guess. I could be like, hey, Robin Stark, get married to my great-granddaughter matrilineally, and we'll just have the Forresters be in charge of the North, eventually. Assuming nothing happens. Oh. Holy shit. My god, Robert, you've had so many kids. Let's take a quick peek at this. So Robert's 44 now. He has 11 children. He has Maya Stone, who is not acknowledged. He has Prince Teeman, who is his direct heir. Prince Eldon. Princess Imona Flowers, who is the one who has just announced herself as being her... being his daughter. So she's actually pretty high up the tree there. We have Princess Jemina, Prince Laurent, even other Flowers, Kasana, Kase, Rila, and Gowan. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 8 legitimate children out of 11, which for Robert is actually pretty good. Though we do know Gendry's out there. Gendry is being married to one of my kids, isn't he? I don't remember. I think I tried to get him... Oh, that's right, he's married to... No, he's not. Is he? No. I was thinking... Oh, that's right, he was a knight. He was a knight. A white boar. Well, we can't not try to get that, because that would be pretty good. We're going to go with the largest selection. I know this is slowing down and all that, but we're going to try and get this done. The beast will be mine. 56% chance. Talk later, son. We want the highest chance. We want the highest chance of success we can get. Sorry, Jared. I think by the time it comes around again. Ooh. You have a lowborn in charge of the wall. Interesting. Ooh, this is Andron's son. I'm gonna travel to Winterfell to pay homage. Peacemaker. And now we are one off Gallant, which means we will soon switch to that. Soon switch to Diplomacy. I would consider switching to Stewardship, but the problem is that to actually get like a decent thing in here, like, you know, like we don't have any vassals, so Administrator doesn't really matter. Cutting corners isn't that big of a deal because we don't build too many things, and the only thing around here that's like actually good is maybe demand payments for hooks or taxman, because that just means you get more money basically. But it's often just better just leave it be and just take some diplomacy things to make your children better. Oh, we will destroy these and take the money, which means we can actually do this now. Should have reminded myself of that. What are we going to teach you? Oh, we're teaching you stewardship, so you're going to go to... Sarah, I guess. Very nice. I could kill my son's wife. I suppose if you don't like her, that's one way to do it. There's a grand tournament on. Should go ahead and train for that if I can. I can. I gain strong. Very nice. More prowess and some health boost. We're going to go with Meditate the Weirwood. Height does not go unnoticed. We're then going to do a hunt. Oh yeah, that is something that I need to remind myself, is that this does get more expensive. Daenerys is here. So this actually doesn't look too difficult looking for Daenerys at the moment. Obviously there's the vast majority of the north seems to have, like, it's 50-50 it looks like on the north, like Holdwater, the Dreadfort, Crestview, White Harbor, Hornwood, King's Course, and the Neck hasn't joined. None of the Vale have joined, basically. Decent chunk of the Westerlands and a decent chunk of the Riverlands haven't joined. The Stormlands haven't joined, which is very interesting, given Renly is Robert's brother. The Reach hasn't joined, a good chunk of Dorne hasn't joined, and she has 14,000 men. Robert does have 37,000. So this is looking very interesting. Where is Dany? They landed in Griffin's Roost in the Stormlands. Okay. I will admit, I noticed this is a thing a lot where sometimes when this happens, it's like, okay, it's basically already over for the Targaryen host, because she only has 13,000 men, and Robert has nearly 40,000. Well, actually, no, he lost a good amount of his men already. I wonder how many people joined on her side. Did any people join on her side? Yeah, she has the Reach on her side and Dorne on her side and like a bunch of people on her side. So this fight's, well, the war score is going towards Robb, but there's actually more people on Daenerys' side of this fight. From what I understand, yeah, it looks like the Riverlands and Eddard has stuck to his friend. White Harbor actually has gone to the side of her. North Breach has as well. Parts of the Crownlands and the Riverlands have gone on Dany's side. I am Marshal of the North now. Wow. So I think now if I go to my liege here... Oh no, if I go here and then go to my liege council. Yeah. John is the Castilian. I am his Master of Arms. It gives me prowess, army gold maintenance, extra levy size, and extra martial experience. Which is very cool. I won't deny that. Now, what I might do is take on the Arundel and the Carvestone. And what I might end up doing is instilling a branch of them each. So maybe I'll take, like... Do I put you in there, maybe? Like, take these two and give them to you, or maybe give one to you and one to Thorin. It does, however, look like they're losing this war pretty badly. From battles, mostly. No, it means that we're losing. That Daenerys is winning. So it's very possible that we might see Daenerys take back over the Iron Throne. And this is actually, like, arguably the most stable Iron Throne I think I've seen in this game with Robb in charge. Usually what happens is Robb will die in his mid-20s, and a child will take over. Like, his oldest son will take over. And then you'll end up in a situation where it's like, oh, it goes to Renly or to, to one of Renly or like his to Renly or Stannis, and then usually the two of them will fight it out over who actually gets to hold the Iron Throne for any period of time. Like last time I played this, I think Renly won out, and who was it? Griff, I think, showed up, and he lost pretty badly. Now we're gonna have you do that, and we're gonna have you be educated by someone who has skill in that, being my wife. Also, I should create an acolyte, which I should do now. The captains of acolytes. Huntsman. We're going to have you with Huntsman and Valiant, I think. Yeah, Valiant. We're going to have you be the Iron Bark. I'm sure I'm spelling that right. Tree Bark. Yeah. Iron Bark. Create acolyte. Very good stuff. Very good. So we are going to let this play out. Oh, Rob's pulling it back a bit. It's at minus 50 now instead of at minus 70 or whatever it was. So yeah, things are going okay, I guess. So that's what our plan, I think, will be, is since we haven't been handed back Alpine or Dorset, even though those are technically de jure parts of our territory, which makes sense. I think the fact that the king and that the Warden of the North would give me his land because I have the de jure title didn't really make much sense to me. Also, there's Gallant, so now we'll switch over to this. We'll switch over to Majesty Focus, I think. No, we'll switch over to... Yeah, we'll just switch over to that. And what we will do then is we will go in here. We will assign... you to... No, he wants to assign you. We'll swap you and Asher around. And then we will put you in there. It does mean that Asher is technically not in charge anymore, but that's fine. This is the problem here, is we don't have anyone who's really, really good at diplomacy. So this bit of extra experience probably won't help too much. Yeah, it's 28 instead of 25. I'm fine with that, I guess. Also, we don't have a truce anymore with the Wolfswood. Though I don't think we have many alliances anymore. Well, no, we're still allied to the Golden Grove guys. We're still allied to the Umbers, which means we still have, like, you know, pretty decent base. Oh, hey, another child. I've gained Aspiring Blade Master. Huh. 50 prowess, huh? Oh, we no longer have a maester. We're going to send for a raven. You any good? You're a lunatic. Well. Let's put a hunting grounds in here. Oh, Lord Duncan's dead. That's unfortunate. I see she has 21 stewardship. I'll assign you, even though you're not as good. Twelfth in line. How many? Well, we have 14 living Forresters now. It's pretty good. We have not hit the thing though to get actual thing yet because we don't really have a lot of. We have ourselves basically. The living member is the Lord, and the fact that I am in charge means that we get that additional taxes. So I think then that means I will spend those additional taxes on. We'll spend it on a training ground in there once we can. This is very slowly swinging in our favor, which is interesting. Oh, we're now winning. Where are you? You're down here. That was a lot closer than it probably should be. I don't think we can have many swings in the way of war score anymore for battles. Oh, Tyrion the Imp is in charge of the Westerlands. Jamie's still in the King's. He's the Lord Commander of the King's Guard. Oh, he had 3 daughters. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, we have enough now for the building we wanted here, which was the barracks, I believe. Yes, for spearman damage. Who are you supposed to get married to? The Umber? You're going to keep that betrothal. Oh, you're up in hold water now. That's unfortunate. So you are now disinherited, I believe. Yep. I'm annoyed now because I kind of actually wanted. Um, I don't actually think that the Umbers would be too annoyed about this because we've basically ended up in a situation where hell no, we are marrying a Frey. There's some Tarleys there. There's an Umber. As an apology, we'll marry one of our granddaughters to one of their grandsons. Because I don't think... Who did you put in charge of the North? Oh, someone from House Reed. Okay, did we win? Yeah, Robert's still in charge. The White Scorpion. It's a cool name. Well, that's unfortunate for Daenerys. Oh yeah, that's right. I wanted to try and get... where are you? Raventree. You're a 13-year-old. Sure, we'll get you as married. There's something about Forresters and Blackwoods getting married that I think makes sense. There's a bit of an age gap there, but it's fine. Hunter's Lodge has been constructed. Okay, so it is actually about time for me to go because we have food on the way, and I need to go. I need to be ready to pick it up. But we will return to this tomorrow after I finish work, and what we'll likely do is we will take on these two guys to try and expand their power base. Gregor has done good work in his nearly 30 years, in his 28 years of being in charge. We lost Roderick to the White Hills when we kicked him out of High Point, which is annoying. But hey, we have Asher here, who is very good, honestly. He's a very good character. And we're looking forward to getting him in charge. And we have Hother Forrester, who is a hunchback. Who is... Oh, we can get him married to Daenerys Stormborn, who is over here in the hills. She is 28, though. But we'll get him married to someone at some point soon. Because we're going to need to find somebody to help with that. And what's going on here? Who's fighting? You're fighting... Oh, you're fighting against a peasant revolt. Okay, never mind. I thought there was some sort of secondary uprising against the Glovers. But anyway. Yeah, so we're going to raid off into someone in the same category. We're going to raid someone. Let's see. Right, we're going to raid this lovely gentleman. We're going to raid channel. Here we go. We'll give him a wee raid. Right, guys, it's been good. It's been nice streaming again. I'll see you next time. Enjoy the stream from McConnell TV.